Hey everybody, welcome back. We're going to look at today a few things that I've built at the Benchmade custom knife shop, and we're going to get into a few other things, maybe for the future, maybe from the past, a little retro, but overall we're going to walk through this, but I want to give you a quick look at what we're doing here and what the lineup is currently the day I'm making this video in the Benchmade custom knife shop. Now, I'm going to run through it really quick. And then we're going to get into some of these models and some of the options they have. And then we'll have a question for the room. So let's get into this really quick. Now, some of the models they have currently available, or I should say all the models they have currently available, are the Benchmade Bug Out, full size, 535. They also have the Mini, the 533. They have the Osborne. Yes, finally, of course, the 940. Benchmade Osborne, and they have the Mini 945, and then they have the Crooked River and Mini Crooked River. This is a Mini Crooked River right here. One of my favorites. You guys have seen the others, the orange one, the blue one, but not enough room to show them all, so we have a few out on the table here. Now, they also have the Meat Crafter in there. So the cutlery they have in the custom shop, you can build your favorite colors and handle materials. They also have the station knife, the 3-piece knife set, the table knife set, which comes with 4 of them. They have the single table knife that you can order. Now, some of the options you're seeing here on screen. Now, this is the full-size Bug Out. This is, of course, the red Grivery with red barrel spacers and, of course, thumb stud. This is in the beautiful 30CV, S30V. Beautiful, beautiful. I was going to say 20 CV, but, messed it up. But I really like this kind of neon green and purple combo. Kind of has that Joker feel to it. Really awesome. This is also in a standard S30 V-blade steel. Now, get a good look at these. I really like the look of this neon green. Now, this one has the deep carry. I kind of went with just a random bit. Of course, you can get the standard mini deep carry pocket clip. They don't forget about the lanyard hole for the lanyard fans, always. Now, you can also build yourself a little mini, a little mini one. Mini Bug Out has that, of course, mini deep carry clip. You can get some black hardware, black thumb stud, all the good stuff on these. And even for, large glove size hand, you can still get your full hand on this Mini Bug Out handle. But, of course, you want to church it up. Maybe you need a church knife. You can go with, of course, the carbon fiber option. You get some custom laser mark work done. Look at that. Just a beauty. Now, their carbon fiber is one of the best in the business. Of course, we'll see it on these others coming up here as well. But this is what you'll get on the Bug Out. Really digging that. And, of course, you can go with a G10 as well. So you got some G10 there. Red barrel spacers, red thumb studs. Course, another great option. This G10, it's going to hold up so well. It really changes the feel of the knife too, in comparison from the Grivery, the FRN, to the G10. Just makes it feel so much more solid. But you guys, if you haven't seen it, you've seen, most of you have seen, a good handful of you have seen my Bug Out destruction video. One of the best using a Grivery knife. Now, you can get so many different colors in scales, whether it be FRN, G10, carbon fiber, you're only going to get the one color. Titanium is an option on a couple models. Check that out as well. We'll look at the Titanium 940 in here in just a minute. But you get hardware options as well. Blue, red, pink, purple, black, green, yellow, kind of that OD brown color as well. That desert kind of brown as well. And this is the 945. In the blue G10, you guys know I had to build this one. That S90V in the Mini. Now, some of the steels are out of stock for the 940 I saw when I'm making this video. So if you're waiting for a certain steel, be patient, it'll be back. This is, of course, the full-size 940 in the blue G10. Now, this one was built prior. This is kind of the zombie one I built prior, but I had to build this one in the knife shop to match. Now you can see the milling pattern's a little bit different, so you'll get this new milling pattern on the right. This is the standard 940 milling pattern, so I used the limited edition one for that one. Kind of cheated a little bit, but it's on my list to build a true custom shop one to match this one. But mini split arrow, some of you don't like it, but the mini deep carry goes wonderful on this as well. Now, you get the full size and mini crooked rivers. Whew. The carbon fiber. You get, of course, the full stainless steel liner on these. This is the mini. It's a regular EDC knife for me, large glove size hand, but we had to do it up with the Dama steel and, of course, the carbon fiber with the standard black bolster. You can do so many different options with these. Full size or, of course, with the mini. I like the mini size. Some of you got the bear paws. You got to go full size crooked river. I get it. But the question I have for you, if you're watching this far in the video, leave me a comment, and there's two things I want to know. What would be your custom Benchmade build? So what would your custom Benchmade build be? And number two, what should be next in the Benchmade custom knife shop? Which model? What do you think? Now, I'll give you my answer in a minute, but let's take a peek at this beautiful, beautiful titanium Benchmade 940 Osborne. Now, I went with and did the darker stonewash blade swap, so that is something if you've been following along the channel. Huge shout out to TK up in Alaska for that blade swap, but I had to put the S90V on this one. It went really well with the titanium, but you can do a dark coated blade. You could also do, Dama steel if you want. I think Dama steel is out right now for this 940, like I was saying, but it'll be back shortly. I think with the holiday rush, getting up to Christmas, everybody's ordering all that stuff, and, they don't want to oversell, so I can appreciate that, but the carbon fiber, the Dama steel, there's that new pattern in the carbon fiber. You can see it milled in there compared to the older one. And then, of course, the blue barrel spacers, blue thumb studs, that beautiful Dama steel blade. One of my favorites that I built in the customizer. So, overall, the questions. I'll answer the questions as well. What would your custom Benchmade build be? I think I've built quite a few. Of course, I think right now, it's a tie. And I think it's a tie between this mini crooked river right here with the blue accents, pivot collar, and backspacer, and this carbon fiber 940. So I think these are my two right here that if I had to build them and it would just be one or two, I would build these two. They're terrific. Overall, Dama steel, quality steel. It's going to last you. It depends on how much you're cutting, those kind of things. But overall, you're going for looks. That's what you're getting out of it. Now, the big question. What is next for the Benchmade Custom Knife Shop? Now, my personal opinion, I would like to see two things. Now, of course, I would like to see all these kept in the custom knife shop. Please keep all these models. I mean, we just got the 940 and 945. Those are a hit. I love it. Now, I get it. Some things have to go to the wayside to make room for others because you got to build parts and blades, keep them on hand. But I would love to see one thing brought back to the custom knife shop, and one model. Well, technically two models on paper. But I would love to see the sheep's foot griptilian be brought back. Now, you could offer other blade shapes as well because this isn't for everybody, I get it. But the mini griptilian, this is in the Grivery FRN, and this is in the G10 with the black blade. These are gorgeous. Now, these are ones that, of course, were built prior. This one was kind of built using some of the other models. This one was built in the custom shop before the griptilians were pulled away. I get that. But add the griptilians back would be my choice. And add this model, the Mini Adamas. How righteous would it be to have the Mini Adamas in the custom knife shop? Now, this is one that's fantastic for the price. I think full retail, before you go shopping at dealers, full retail from Benchmade on this is $375. That's darn near gold class with the MagnaCut blade, the carbon fiber, all the PVD coating. Just gorgeous. So overall, that would be the answer to the 2 questions for me. What do you think? If you have one and you love it, put that in the comment as well. But this has just been a quick look at the custom knife shop from Benchmade, some of the models I have, and just wanting to know, what would your build be and what should be next? I really appreciate it. Don't forget, hashtag DSKFS. Do something kind for someone. Have an awesome rest of your day, but most importantly, take care.